Yo, Betting Nation, hopefully you can hear me alright. As you can see, I've got a lovely background. All it is a bit of paper really, pretending I'm on board. I'm on board. Right, okay, so I feel a bit conscious doing this in front of everybody else around here. I didn't want to do it in my room because, well, the kids are there, it's a bit of a nightmare. So I thought I'd just come down here and show you what I found today. Right, so what I've done is I've gone to the Dobbs tab, basically Dobbs tab. You can basically search for anything you want. It brings up a list of horses that suit your personal criteria. My personal criteria is horses that have dobbed 4 of the last 5 runnings, or have dobbed 80% of the time. So that's dobbed obviously 80% of the time, that's dobbed over 80% of the time, over 80% of the time, etc. And it brought me to this 220 race at Punchestown. By the way, there's some cracking racing at Punchestown today. This one, Prince Duarbella. I have listened to replays and I still can't get what the commentator's saying all the time. Right, jumps beautifully well, really does. It's an absolutely incredible jumper from one side to the other. It's a powerful traveller as well, which, as you can see, it's dobbed 5 of the last 5. So if we just simply go here, we can see exactly what it's done. Look here, led, held up, doesn't matter what it does, made all, led and clear, track leaders, it doesn't matter what it does, it trades shorter. And the most impressive thing for me here is 1.97 only went as high as 1.99. Here, 1.87 only went as high as 1.9. 2.85 only went as high as 3.7. 4.4 there. So what we know is that yes, when this horse does win his races, it doesn't trade much higher, which is an incredible asset to have when you're looking for a back to lay. The only problem is if you, so I started looking at these, I started looking at all the replays, I started looking at Chosen Mate as well, and this Signora, or whatever it's called, and I realised that, hang about, these horses travel really, really well during the race as well. Let's just have a look how they perform. Anyway, so I was just going down here, just having a look for further back to lays, and Cinerina, whatever it's called, I've already embarrassed myself. Right, again, look, it's got brilliant in-play stats. I mean, it made a mistake here. Disputed lead when duped, markedly left 2 out and headed. But here, chase lead is going well. So that's an alarm bells here. Chosen Mate, I've watched this one as well. And this race, it was a Betfair speed of 24, in-play high of 29s. I believe that was when it was going on the wide outside. And it jumped well, travelled well. Does it say anything about travelling? Yet, joined briefly, still going well next. So the problem is here, we've got a fantastic race. We've got a market leader, or close to a market leader, having dobbed 5 of the last 5. It doesn't matter what the tactics are, if it's held up, it doesn't matter. It still seems to dob. The only problem is the second and third favourite are both strong travellers. And for me, even I was looking at this thinking, oh yeah, but I want to do it because of this. I'm trying to talk myself into a trade because there hasn't been much racing. I want to put one on for you. There's no later backs today. I've been through all the later backs. I can't find a later back that's right for our criteria. So there's no point forcing it. And what I found here is that I'm just trying to force it. And there's no point me forcing it when there's no particular trade today. So I suppose that's my lesson again, is just to not force it, enjoy this time off. Hopefully racing will be back on very, very soon. Haven't looked at the last 24 hours update, so you guys will know more than me, but last I heard of it, it wasn't as bad as everybody thought. So hopefully racing is back on as soon as possible. I heard that Paddy Power going 1 to 10, Cheltenham being on. 1 to 10, 9 to 2, it not being on. That 9 to 2 is terrible. I hope we can lay that on Betfair. I'll be laying that all day. It will be on. It will be on, mark my words. So Betting Nation, I'm going to go and, well, I'm going to go and try to find the kids. Alright guys, girls, I'll be back. I don't even know if there's any racing tomorrow in Ireland, but if some racing, I'll have a look at it, and if there is, I'll put on a YouTube video again. Alright guys, girls, have an amazing time, whatever you're doing, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra!